Have you heard of the term welfare blind spot? When it came up at first, it was used as a metaphor for the low-income class excluded from the benefits of social welfare because the financial means were a little higher than the standard of the Basic Livelihood Security Program. In recent years, the meaning of the term has gradually expanded, and it's used as a word to talk about abused children and young carers who are not easily noticed, nor able to receive welfare services since the governmental system did not reach them. But, you know what? There are children in blind spots that have not yet been discovered in our society. These are the children with incarcerated parents who are called the second victims and hidden victims. The term children of incarcerated parents itself must be unfamiliar to you. The children of incarcerated parents means children of inmates who are imprisoned due to committing a crime. The reasons why the children with incarcerated parents were placed in the blind spots are as follows. The first reason is nobody knows. It never occurred to people that they should help the children of incarcerated parents because they don't know the existence of these kids. Therefore, Korean society is not prepared to discuss the need for a support system for children with incarcerated parents. None of the child-related policies in Korea have mentioned children with incarcerated parents in the Child Welfare Act and the Basic Plan for Child Policy, which are the most comprehensive. The issue of welfare for children with incarcerated parents was also excluded from the Korean government policies for enhancing child rearing released on April 13. The second reason is prejudice and discrimination in our society. There's a child here. She's not different from other children. If it has been noticed that this child is a child of incarcerated parents, how will the eyes of people around her be changed? Even though the child hasn't been changed, the tag of the children with incarcerated parents would be attached. Also, they brand the child as a child of criminal and negatively see her. This is social prejudice and discrimination. When a child's parent is suddenly incarcerated, the child is exposed to social prejudice and discrimination. Even if they could receive support, they would themselves and avoid support because they are afraid of being branded as the prisoner's children. There is also a golden hour in preparing the system. In 1991, Korea joined the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child, an important agreement by countries that have promised to protect children's rights. Every 5 years, Korea reports to the United Nations Committee on the Rights of the Child on the efforts that have been made to promote children's rights. In 2019, the UN Committee on the Rights of the Child released its final opinion on the 5th and 6th national reports submitted by Korea, including the committee recommends that the state party adopt a policy to protect the children of incarcerated parents and the visitation rights of these children. For the first time, an international organization focused on the problems of children with incarcerated parents in Korea and asked for improvement. In response, the Korean government must report the results of improvements to this recommendation to the Commission by 2024. SAM, the only organization in Korea that supports children with incarcerated parents, sees 2024 as time to submit the 7th report of the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child as a golden hour to come up with a policy to support children of incarcerated parents. Before the end of this golden hour, if more people recognize the need for support for children of incarcerated parents and gather their voices, practical political movements can be expected. Furthermore, we believe that children of incarcerated parents will be able to stand firm at the center of the world. Please join the campaign. Your signature will be submitted to the National Assembly and the Ministry of Justice as a source of legislative evidence urging the National Assembly and the government to implement the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child. For the children of incarcerated parents to stand firm at the heart of the world, SAM will do its best to make invisible children come into the system and be visible.